Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Let me take you back to a moment from my childhood that changed how I think about money. I was about 10 years old and I'd saved up $20 from mowing lawns, my first real taste of earning my own cash. I was so proud, dreaming of buying a new video game I'd been eyeing for weeks. But then, my mom sat me down and explained something that blew my mind. That $20 wouldn't buy the same game in a few years because prices would go up. I was confused. How could money lose its power like that? That moment sparked a lifelong curiosity about money, and it's led me to where we are today. So, here's a question for you. Have you ever wondered why your savings don't stretch as far as they used to, or how some people seem to grow their wealth effortlessly? If that resonates, you're in the right place. We're diving into the hidden secrets of money, concepts that can transform how you save, spend, and build wealth for the future. I've got 10 fascinating facts lined up, each one designed to blow your mind and give you practical insights. Whether you're a budgeting expert or just starting out, there's something here for you. So grab a cup of coffee, maybe a notebook to jot down some ideas, and let's unlock these mysteries of money together. Stick around, you won't want to miss this. Let's kick things off with the power of compound interest. You might have heard the phrase, make your money work for you, but do you really know what that means? Compound interest is like a financial superpower. When you save money in an account that earns interest, that interest gets added to your savings. Then, the next year, you earn interest on the new total, including the interest you already earned. It's a cycle that keeps building and building. Let's break it down with an example. Imagine you start saving $100 a month at age 25 in an account with a 5% annual interest rate. By the time you're 65, that consistent saving could grow to over $150,000. Here's the crazy part. More than half of that, about $90,000, is just from interest, not the money you put in. That's the magic of compounding. But it only works if you start early and stay consistent. So, if you haven't started saving yet, now's the time to take advantage of this incredible tool. It's like planting a seed today that grows into a massive money tree tomorrow. Next up, let's talk about inflation's silent wealth erosion. You might think keeping your money in a jar under your bed is the safest option, but here's the harsh truth. Inflation is quietly eating away at its value every single day. On average, inflation reduces your money's purchasing power by about 2 to 3% every year. So, what does that mean in real terms? That $100 you have today might only buy you what $50 buys in 20 years. Let's put that into perspective. Think about the cost of a loaf of bread or a gallon of gas. Those prices keep creeping up over time, right? That's inflation at work. If your money isn't growing, it's actually shrinking in value. That's why just saving isn't enough. You need to make sure your money grows faster than inflation does. Consider options like stocks, bonds, or even a high-yield savings account. The key is to stay ahead of inflation, so your money keeps its value or even grows over time. Don't let inflation steal your wealth without you even noticing. Here's a practical tip for managing your money: the 50-30-20 budgeting rule. If budgeting feels overwhelming, this simple guideline can be a game changer. It breaks your income into 3 clear categories. First, 50% goes to your needs. Think essentials like rent, groceries, utilities, and transportation. These are the things you can't live without. Then, 30% is for your wants, things like dining out, a new pair of shoes, or that streaming subscription you love. This is where you get to enjoy your money without guilt. Finally, 20% goes straight to savings or paying off debt. This part is crucial for building your financial future. Let's say you earn $3,000 a month after taxes. That means $1,500 for needs, $900 for wants, and $600 for savings or debt repayment. It's a balanced way to live within your means while making progress toward your goals. Plus, it's flexible. You can tweak the percentages if your situation changes. Give it a try for a month and see how it transforms your relationship with money. Now, let's get a bit deeper with the psychology of overspending. Have you ever walked into a store and bought something you didn't need just because it was on sale? I know I have. That's your brain at work, responding to emotional triggers and clever marketing. Things like limited time offers or only 2 left in stock create a sense of urgency, making us feel like we have to buy now or miss out forever. But here's the thing, most of the time, we don't even need the item. Studies show that emotional states like stress, excitement, or even boredom can push us to overspend. Retailers know this and use it to their advantage with flashy ads and countdown timers. So, how do you fight back? The trick is to pause before you buy. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, do I really need this? Or am I just caught up in the moment? Maybe even wait 24 hours before making the purchase. That small habit can save you hundreds, if not thousands, over time. It's all about being mindful with your money. Speaking of saving money, let's talk about the hidden cost of debt. Debt might seem manageable when you're swiping that credit card for a quick purchase, but the interest can really add up over time. Let's look at a real example. Say you buy a $1,000 TV on a credit card with a 20% annual interest rate, and you only make the minimum payments each month. It could take you years to pay it off, and by the time you do, you'll have paid nearly $2,000, double the original price. That extra $1,000 is just interest, quietly draining your wallet. High-interest debt, like credit cards, can be a stealthy financial trap. The lesson here is to pay off high-interest debt as quickly as you can. And if you don't need to borrow for something, like that fancy gadget, maybe hold off altogether. Focus on buying what you can afford now, so you're not paying for it twice in the future. Your financial freedom is worth it. Let's talk about keeping your savings safe through diversification. If you're putting all your money in one place, like a single savings account or one stock, you're taking a big risk. What happens if that account or investment fails? You could lose a lot, or even everything. Diversifying your savings means spreading your money across different options to reduce that risk. For example, you might keep some money in a high-yield savings account for easy access, put some into bonds for steady growth, and invest a portion in stocks for higher potential returns. Let's say you have $10,000 to save. You could split it, $4,000 in savings, $3,000 in bonds, and $3,000 in a diversified stock portfolio. If one investment underperforms, the others can help balance it out. Plus, diversification can help your money grow faster in the long run by tapping into different growth opportunities. It's like not putting all your eggs in one basket, a classic strategy that's been proven to work for financial security. Here's another money secret. Interest rates can make or break your savings. When interest rates go up, your savings accounts start earning more, which is fantastic for your financial growth. But when rates are low, like they've been for much of the past decade, your money barely grows at all. Low rates also encourage spending and borrowing, which can make it harder to stick to your savings goals. Let's think about what this means in practice. If you have $5,000 in a savings account with a 1% interest rate, you're only earning $50 a year. But if rates rise to 4%, that jumps to $200 a year, 4 times as much. Right now, with interest rates fluctuating, it's a great time to shop around for accounts with the best returns. Check out online banks or credit unions. They often offer higher rates than traditional banks. The key is to stay informed about interest rates, because they can have a huge impact on how fast your money grows over time. It's a small detail with a big payoff. Let's talk about a financial must-have, an emergency fund. Life is full of surprises, and not always the good kind. A car breakdown, a sudden medical bill, or even a job loss can hit you hard if you're not prepared. That's where an emergency fund comes in. Financial experts recommend saving 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses to cover these unexpected events. So, if your monthly expenses are $2,000, aim for $6,000 to $12,000 in your emergency fund. That way, you've got a safety net to handle life's curveballs without dipping into debt or draining your long-term savings. If that sounds daunting, start small. Even $500 can cover a minor emergency like a car repair. Keep your emergency fund in a separate, easy-to-access savings account, so you're not tempted to spend it on non-emergencies. Building this fund takes time, but the peace of mind it brings is priceless. You'll sleep better knowing you're prepared for whatever comes your way. Now, here's a rare but tricky concept: deflation. We've talked about inflation making prices rise, but what happens when prices go down? That's deflation, and while it might sound great, it can actually be dangerous. When prices drop, your money becomes more valuable over time, which seems like a win. But here's the catch: deflation often freezes spending and investment. Why buy a new phone today if it'll be cheaper in a few months? That mindset can cause people to hold on to their money, which slows down the economy. Businesses make less, jobs get cut, and the cycle gets worse. Deflation is rare. It's only happened a few times in history, like during the Great Depression, but it's a reminder of how complex the world of money can be. It shows that even something that sounds good on the surface, like lower prices, can have unexpected downsides when it comes to the bigger economic picture. Finally, let's wrap up with the time value of money. This is a foundational concept in finance. A dollar today is worth more than a dollar tomorrow. Why? Because that dollar today can earn interest, be invested, or buy something right now. Let's break it down with an example. If you invest $1,000 today at a 5% annual return, it'll be worth $1,050 in a year. But if you wait a year to invest that $1,000, you miss out on that $50 of growth. Over time, that difference gets even bigger. If you invest that $1,000 at 5% for 20 years, it grows to over $2,650. But if you wait 10 years to start, you'll only have about $1,600 after the same 20-year period. That's a $1,000 difference just for starting later. This concept is why starting to save or invest early can make such a massive impact on your wealth. Whether it's a retirement account, a stock portfolio, or even a simple savings account, the sooner you start, the more time your money has to grow. Time really is money, so don't wait to make it work for you. And there you have it. 10 secrets of money that can completely change how you approach your finances. From the power of compound interest to the dangers of deflation, money is so much more than just something to spend. It's a tool, a concept, and sometimes even a challenge. I hope these facts have given you some new ideas to think about. So, what was your favorite money secret from today's video? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to tap the bell so you never miss a new video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.